Hello. Good morning to my channel again. My name is Erick, of course. This is Voice Capital FX, and today we are going to talk about a setup that I've just spotted. Today is on Tuesday, 28th September 2021. The time is 7:08 a.m. and the opportunity is on it's on Gbpnzd, and on this setup we look to go long. But before we jump to all that, uh, this is my WhatsApp group. Please find the link in the description below to join and other traders and to see as we trade from Monday to Friday. This is my Telegram group also. You can find the link to the Telegram channel on the description part below. Now, before we proceed, there is something that I would really like us to talk about. Um, it was about a discussion it was about a discussion I was having with somebody yesterday, and he said something interesting. I'd really like us to look into that, and then you'll be able to see how it affects your trading. So, uh, the person said, I'm happy indeed. This was after some long conversation. He said, I'm so happy indeed. I'm a student at Thika Technical University. And just to avoid reading some content, the interesting bit is that he said, if I can afford making $5 daily, that is good money. Within a week or a month, I can pay my rent and budget. And it got me thinking that that could be the beginning of trouble for this trader. Already, he has set his mind that there's a fixed number he need to make, which is $5 daily. It's not bad, but if you understand how the brain works, this is the beginning of trouble for you, because the basis of trading, or one fact about trading, is that there is no guarantee whatsoever that a setup will work. So if you already start with the point that you must make $5 a day, do you see how you are disadvantaged? So in return, you'll end up doing things that will make you to lose the $5 a day. I'm thinking the best approach would have been, I'll be risking maybe $1 a day, then I'll be looking to make $5, a risk reward of maybe 1 to 5. So it's good you learn to differentiate between ideas that will jeopardize your trading and ideas that will uh, uh, will make you to move forward in your trading career. Because if you say I'll be risking a specified amount of money per setup, then this will force you to adhere to risk and money management, and there's nothing as important as risk and money management in trading. So I really think this is something that you might really want to consider. So anyway, far from that, let me know what you think on the comment section before we proceed with this analysis. So today I'm watching Gbpnzd, and if I start on the H1 chart is my biggest time frame. So if we start analysis on this time frame, you should see quite clearly that we have a trend line down here. Do you see this? Do you see that this trend line has been holding as a support? Price came here and it was pushed upwards. Do you see this? Do you also see we have a second point here? What do you think will occur at the third retest? There is a possibility that it will come to retest here and we get a strong push all the way up. So this is your first confirmation, is that uh, confirmation one. Could maybe increase the font a little bit to 16. Then confirmation one, we could write, we have trend line confirmation. So this is very, very good. Then another reason you should have seen also is that we have a potential resistance zone here that has been broken. Do you see this? This is quite nice too. So there is a very nice resistance zone here. So if you look at this point, price held as a resistance. Price came to this point and it was pushed back down. If you look again at this point, price came again and it was pushed all the way back down. If you look at this point, we have the same scenario. So price came to this point and it was pushed back down. Then we have momentum break with some strong bullish candlestick breaking above this resistance zone. So usually when price breaks above a resistance zone, then it comes to retest it. There is a possibility that we'll see another push upwards, and this resistance zone will change and it will become a support zone. So the second point that we could add is point number 2 is break and retest of a resistance, therefore making it, which is equals to support. So that is our second point. Now, what else could we pay keen attention? We could pay keen attention to candlesticks. So if we observe the way candlesticks are behaving at this point, we already have an inverted hammer, this candlestick with an extremely longer upper wing, and also we have a hammer candlestick. So we have candlestick confirmation, which is something good. So point number 3 is we have candlestick 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 formation. We'll throw in some Fibo just to confirm that this is level 50 or 61.8. So if we put it in, let me change the color. So if we put Fibo, you see the zone is level 50.0, and most likely price might push all the way to 61.8 because at this point is where the trend line is holding. And if between the two, between this uh, support zone and this trend line, the trend line is most likely to be holding. So we are most likely going to see price push down a little bit before it finds support at this trend line. So it's very, very important that you be cautious because this is most likely a stop loss or a false breakout that is going to take place down here. So how am I going to trade it? So I'm going to drop to a smaller time frame. And on the smaller time frame, we already have identified our demand zone. So this is an area where buyers found value and they pushed the price back up. And what I'm waiting for price to push back to this zone. Ideally, I'm waiting for them to push and break below this lower point, this 1.95119. This the lower boundary. And also, if you check carefully, we have this pattern which we call an ending diagonal. So there is already confirmation that price, usually if you see an ending diagonal, there is high confirmation that price will break out and push up strongly. So it's a matter of just waiting. I want to see price drop all the way to this point. Then I want to be able to see that we have a false breakout of this first point here, this lower wing. So if I get that breakdown here, I should be able to go long and take advantage of this opportunity. So that should be it for now. I hope you've learned something new, something to do with alternating your time frames. So do not trade on a single time frame. Find a way of maneuvering them. If you're using the H4 for the higher time frame analysis, drop to 30 minutes or 15 minutes for your your trading or your entry. This will enable you to minimize on your risks and also to maximize on your profit. So that should be it for now. I'll be checking other opportunities throughout the day, and let's see how things go. Thank you for now.